I wake up and find myself on a beach and experience an amazing dream full of color set against total darkness. As I got up, I noticed next to me are two white objects with a distinct shape and pattern. What are they and why are they there next to me on the sand? Are they the clues for me to remember my dream? As I pick them up, they are smooth, pure white. They feel like smooth, streamlined pebbles that can skim on water. As I touch them, I get a jolt as some of my lucid dream flashes back into my consciousness. Yes, they must form part of the experience. I see a giant flash of stars grouped together, floating and changing color. Absolutely mesmerizing. I pick them up and hold them in my hands. To my amazement, they slowly started to levitate, as if they were going to fly up into the sky like helium balloons. I snatched them back and immediately put them in my pocket. Rushing home, I can't stop thinking about these amazing objects. They must be trying to go somewhere or tell me something. At home, I make a small timber box for them, with a glass lid to put them in and to examine them. The shapes reminded me of cuttlefish bone. As I started to investigate further, these cuttle bones are actually shells that cuttlefish use to control their buoyancy. That led me to think the objects must come from the ocean. Though my two objects do not look like real cuttle bones, they have a pattern on and look unnaturally symmetrical. A sign of higher intelligence? Two lost objects try to return home? I can help them if I can recall my dream. Throughout the day, I try various techniques to jog my memory, walking and pacing around, trying to cut out the inputs and noise of daily life. But I realized I'm trying too hard. Going back to the box with the objects, I carefully take out one of them and hold it in my hand. I gently rub over the smooth surface and follow the shell-like patterns engraved into it. Then it started to come back to me. I remember it was pitch dark night. I could hear the ocean and the waves crashing on the beach. Two lights floated upward from beside me. They looked like fireflies or stars. As they slowly went up, they started flying in a spiral motion, going from smaller rings and wider as they went up and split, going into separate directions. At that point, I thought they were going to fly away, not to be seen again. Then, to my surprise, hundreds of lights appeared on both sides of the sky, as if my two flying shells went out to summon many others in two separate clusters. The two clusters started to slowly move in from left and right, flying in a formation that looks like waves rolling in over the beach sand. How amazing! I thought they are coming in from the deepest black and meeting up together high above me like a giant swarm of fireflies. Out of nowhere, I hear a lightning strike over the music playing, and the entire cluster appears to flicker randomly like an electrical charge is going through them and awakening them. I could sense something is going to happen, and surely they all started to fly downwards. But this time, from disorganized into a straight line formation. What are they doing? What are they trying to say? The music tempo started to pick up. I could feel the music going through my bones. It was gentle and melancholic. The stars continued to fly down in formation, and as they come down, they form the outline of the shape of the two objects I found on the beach, a giant elliptical pebble shape, but in a spherical form. To describe the scale at this point, it is roughly the height and size of a medium skyscraper. What is in front of me is a three-dimensional elliptical constellation. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Then the stars started to move to the sound of the music, short, gentle movements, while staying in the original shape they formed. Some of the lines of the stars started to change color. Light changes from white, blue to red, run up from bottom to top. Wait, I've seen this before. I saw that cuttlefish and jellyfish from the deepest depths of the ocean does this with their bioluminescent stingers and tentacles. They can change their body shape and the lights to mesmerize their prey. This type of display is rare to see and only seen many kilometers under the blackest ocean waters. What are they doing here and showing off this beautiful display? The ellipsoid shape formation continues without interruption, shape-shifting, rotating, and showing off their vivid colors to the sound of music. I'm being treated to an exceptional display of nature, and it all seems too much to comprehend. Below the shaped constellation, on the ground, is a base in the shape of a crown that lights up. It follows the line of the floating swarm. It looks like a base they fit into, as if they were nestling into it. Almost looks alien. Connecting land and sky. What are they trying to tell me? What I know so far is that the night tide brought in a visit from creatures from the deepest part of the ocean. Two objects that I now know can fly and glow like the hundreds of others. Must have been lost and try to find their friends. Two of them are somewhere in the formation, playing their part in the dazzling display. I don't want this to end, I'm thinking to myself. It is just too beautiful to be over. The group keeps changing color and shape, resembling all the bioluminescent jellyfish I saw once on the submarine footage. Blood-bellied comb jellyfish with its sparkling lights, flower-head jellyfish with its lines and pink-tipped tentacles, blue flashes like the atoll jellyfish, and the white umbrella lights of the crystal jellyfish. Then suddenly the music starts to build up tension, and the entire shape in the sky turns red, making short, sharp movements, appearing to be shaking and getting ready to explode. I take a step back, bracing myself for what is going to happen next. Then, as the music reaches its tense climax, the shape explodes and disperses in all directions. All their lights disappear except for two white stars. They slowly fly down towards me as if they know me and want to thank me. They come close and then turn away and disappear. At this stage I'm shaking and trying to comprehend what I just saw. That's when I woke up on the beach after the dream. I open my eyes, look at the two objects in the box, and think to myself, I know what to do to set them free.